What if I told you that bloated belly, that heavy feeling after every meal, and that embarrassing gas aren't just a normal part of getting older? What if I revealed that there are three silent mechanisms sabotaging your digestion every single day, and that a simple natural method, without expensive meds or supplements, could change everything? Stick with me for the next few minutes. You're going to understand exactly what's happening inside your gut and how to get things moving again, naturally. I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a physician specializing in digestive health and senior wellness. What I'm sharing today has transformed the lives of thousands of patients who had given up hope of ever feeling better. Let me tell you about Monique. She was 69 when she walked into my office, clutching a list of everything she'd already tried: laxatives, supplements, herbal teas, restrictive diets. She looked at me with that specific kind of exhaustion I recognize instantly and said, "Doctor, my stomach is in charge of my life. I can't go anywhere without knowing exactly where the nearest bathroom is." Monique loved her grandkids, cooking, and Sunday walks, but the constant bloating, the gas that hit without warning, and the stubborn constipation had stolen her freedom. Her previous doctor told her it was just normal for her age and that she had to adapt. But here's what I'm telling you today with absolute certainty. Your body isn't failing you. It's sending you a message, and if you learn how to decode it, everything changes. Let me explain what's actually happening inside. Imagine a river. In normal conditions, the water flows smoothly, carrying everything away so nothing stagnates. Your gut works exactly like that, a series of regular contractions that push food toward the exit. But when that flow slows down, the river turns into a swamp. Food sits there, it ferments, and it produces gas. Water gets reabsorbed by the body, and the waste becomes hard and stuck. You feel that pressure and swelling because your system is literally gridlocked. But your body isn't broken. It just needs someone to push the right button. There are three hidden causes that no one has explained to you. Hidden cause number one is invisible cellular dehydration. You might be drinking water, but your intestines are bone dry. Why? Because the timing of your hydration matters as much as the amount. If your first drink of the morning is a cup of coffee, you're starting your day in dehydration mode. Coffee is a diuretic. It pulls water out of your tissues before your gut can even use it. Without that water, your intestinal lining can't produce the natural lubricant needed for smooth transit. Things get blocked up, silently, day after day. Hidden cause number two is a sleeping gastrocolic reflex. Your body has an amazing automatic mechanism. When something hits an empty stomach, a signal is sent directly to the colon saying, "Get ready, make some room." That's the gastrocolic reflex. But if you've spent years skipping breakfast, eating on the run, or starting with just coffee, that reflex has gone dormant. Like a muscle you stop using, it forgets its job. Your colon is waiting for a signal that never arrives. Hidden cause number three is the fiber trap. You've been told 1,000 times to eat more fiber. You followed that advice, and you ended up even more bloated with even more gas. Here's why. Fiber without enough water forms a solid, heavy mass in your gut. It's like trying to unblock a pipe by stuffing it with dry dirt. Fiber needs water to swell up gently and create the soft volume that stimulates movement. Without water, it just makes the problem worse. This isn't your fault. It's just a lack of the right information. Here is the exact protocol I gave Monique. Step 1 is morning activation. Before coffee, before checking your phone, before any food, drink 10 to 16 ounces of lukewarm water. Not cold, not hot, lukewarm, close to your body temperature. This works for three reasons. First, lukewarm water relaxes the digestive muscles like a warm bath from the inside. Second, by filling an empty stomach, it stretches the stomach walls and triggers that gastrocolic reflex we just talked about. It's the start button for your colon. Third, this water reaches the intestines quickly to hydrate waste from the very start of your day. Studies show proper morning hydration can improve transit by 45%. Monique called me 4 days after starting this and said, "Doctor, it's the first time in months I've gone to the bathroom without a struggle." Step 2 is your natural transit ally. The night before, put 4 or 5 prunes in a glass of water and let them soak overnight. The next morning, after your warm water, eat those prunes and drink all the water from the glass. Here's the secret. Prunes contain sorbitol, a natural sugar your body doesn't fully absorb. When it hits the colon, it acts like a sponge, drawing water into the stool to soften it. By soaking them, you dissolve some of that sorbitol into the water, so you get the full power of it. It's gentle, natural, and highly effective. Step 3 is calming the gas. 2 or 3 times a day, especially after meals, make a fennel seed tea. 1 teaspoon of seeds in hot water, covered for 10 minutes. Fennel is what we call a carminative herb. Its active compounds relax the smooth muscles of the gut, allowing trapped gas to move through and out instead of building up. It's like sending a message of peace to your abdomen. Monique told me that after 10 days, she finally felt comfortable at the dinner table again. She could eat with her family without that constant anxiety. Step 4 is the abdominal massage. Lie on your back with your knees bent. Using your fingertips, start at the bottom right of your abdomen, just above the hip bone. Move slowly up toward the ribs, across to the left, and then back down the left side. You're following the actual path of your colon. Do this for 5 to 10 minutes every morning or before bed. This manually stimulates the contractions your gut needs. For anyone with limited mobility, this can replace a lot of the stimulation you'd normally get from walking. Step 5 is conscious hydration. Drink water regularly throughout the day without waiting until you're thirsty. Thirst is already a sign of mild dehydration. Keep a bottle with you at all times. Try to get most of your water in before 5 p.m. so you don't disrupt your sleep, because quality sleep actually protects your digestion. Pair this hydration with smart fibers like oatmeal, soaked chia seeds, or cooked vegetables. Together, water and fiber are an unbeatable team. There are a few mistakes you must avoid. Mistake number 1 is reaching for stimulant laxatives as your first option. They force movement, but create a dependency. Over time, the gut stops working on its own, and you need stronger and stronger doses. Mistake number 2 is drinking ice-cold water on an empty stomach. Cold water can shock and contract the muscles instead of relaxing them. Mistake number 3 is increasing fiber without increasing water. This is the most common error and the most counterproductive. The more fiber you add, the more water your body needs to process it. Now, when should you see a doctor? Immediately, if you have intense, persistent abdominal pain, especially with a fever, if you see blood in your stool or have black stools, if you're vomiting repeatedly along with the bloating, if you're losing weight for no reason, or if your constipation started suddenly after age 50. These can be signs of something serious that needs a medical evaluation. This protocol is meant for functional constipation, but always talk to your doctor before making major changes, especially if you have heart or kidney issues or diabetes. Let me tell you about Robert, a 71-year-old retired teacher. He'd been taking laxatives twice a week for 15 years. His gut had completely lost the habit of working on its own. Within 3 weeks of this protocol, he started feeling a difference. By week 6, he had stopped the laxatives entirely. He told me, "I thought it was impossible, but my body still remembered how." That's the beauty of this method. It doesn't replace your body's function. It gives your body the means to work by itself again. Here is what I want you to take away today. Your bloating, your gas, and your constipation are not a life sentence. They aren't just part of aging. They are cries for help from your digestive system, and you now have the tools to answer them. Warm water in the morning flips the switch. Soaked prunes provide the natural lubricant. Fennel calms the storm. Massage activates the mechanics. and consistent hydration keeps the flow going. 5 pillars with one goal: giving you your freedom back. Tonight, before you go to bed, prep your glass of prunes. Tomorrow morning, before anything else, drink your warm water. Give your body 7 days. Just 7 days to show you what it's capable of. And when you feel that lightness return, share your experience in the comments. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to take that first step. If this video helped you, share it with a loved one who might be suffering in silence. Subscribe to the channel for more natural science-backed solutions every week. Your body isn't your enemy. It's just waiting for you to listen.